Hey, what is going on, Geminis? Butch here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. With all that being said, let's get it. First, what message do we have for Geminis? All right, Geminis. No. So the first thing I see, Geminis, is I feel like there is someone. This is someone I feel like you already have a connection with, but I feel like it's more of a friendship. You know, for some of you, this is just a friendship. For others, it may be something that a little more physical. But I feel like there's really. I don't feel like this is a relationship in all aspects of the word. You know, I just feel like there's more of a friendship or more just a physical thing going on between the two of you, or both. You know, I mean, I feel like you have great communication with this person. I feel like it's someone that you feel like you can be honest with and that's honest with you. So I feel like there's a great communication. You know, I feel like in that aspect, everything's great. You know, this is someone that you can trust. This is someone that you have this connection with. So like I said, for some of you, this is just a friendship. For others, this is a friendship with maybe some benefits. But what I'm seeing is this person, I mean, I see this person fantasizing about more. You know, they want more from you. You know, this person thinks about you and only you with the Four of Cups. When we get the Page of Cups, you know, fantasizing about being with you. Something more. You know, I feel like in the beginning, this was more just a, you know, like I said, it was more of a friendship. It was more, you know, and I do see some flirtatious energy. But I feel like this person feels connected to you in a way they've never felt connected before. You know, with that Two of Cups, you know, I feel like the strong bond with this person. And sometimes that's manufactured. You know, sometimes when we meet someone, we don't know exactly what they mean to us or what it's gonna mean to them. You know, there's such a thing. I know, you know, people say love at first sight. I feel like it's more of a feeling an energy at first sight. But I feel like when this person, the two of you, they knew they needed to know you. That was clear in the beginning. I don't feel like it was clear of where this is really going. But I feel like clarity is something this person's getting a lot of lately. Because I do see this person, I mean, they know they don't want anybody else. You know, they only want you. They know that that's what they want. They're in a place where this is a choice they've already, they've already chosen you in their own mind. Like I said, I mean, this relationship is evolving. We have new love. We have that strong bond, that lifelong bond that you share with this person. We have that honesty, we have that trust. But there's something they're not telling you. With that seven of swords, there is a secret they're keeping from you. And I think I already let the cat out of the bag, but the secret is this person doesn't want anybody else. And they don't just want to be your friend. They don't just want to be your friend with benefits. This person wants to be your person. We have the Emperor and the Star. This person is here for you. They want to nurture this connection. They want to nurture you. They want to protect you. And I feel like it's causing them a lot of I feel like it's causing them a lot of anxiety because they know what they want. But what's causing them the anxiety, this is something that I feel like they've been in their head about, and you might even feel distance with this person, like this hot and cold energy lately. It's because they don't want this anymore. They don't want just this anymore. They want more. They don't just want to be considered your friend or, your casual partner. They want to move forward with you. This person loves the shit out of you. Let's just say it. Let's just get it out there. Put it out there and see what happens. It's not that I see this person wants to tie you down. They just don't want to be tied down. They don't want to be in their head all the time about this. They don't want to be thinking about it all the time. They just want it out there. They don't want to tie their feelings for you down. Now, I don't see a lot changing in this scenario. I feel like it's kind of already like you're together, but it's not official. And again, I don't think this person wants labels. They're not interested in labels. I feel like they're afraid that you're not on the same page. They're afraid that this is all you want from this. And this is not someone I see getting afraid of anything. But with this, and it's the one thing they feel like they have a hard time talking about. Not that they can't. They have a hard time talking about it because, once you cross that bridge, it can't be uncrossed. And what's holding them back is that fear. They're afraid with that Five of Swords. They don't want to have regrets, and their biggest regret is not telling you how they feel. But they also don't want to regret telling you and then losing you. They're seeing this in a different perspective now. They're seeing this connection as something much more. And they think you don't know. But that's the funny thing about this. Honestly, Gemini, I feel like you already know exactly what I'm telling you. This might be more for the cross-watcher. From my experience with Geminis, when you think they don't know, they do. If you think you're keeping a secret, you're not. I have a lot of experience with Geminis. My best friend since we were 3 years old is a Gemini. My partner for 15 years is a Gemini. My cousin, which is also one of my best friends, he's a Gemini. There's this joke that my cousin likes to tell me. Or he told me one time. He doesn't tell me all the time. Obviously, it'd be kind of weird if he did. But he said, if someone's trying to sell you something, just tell them you're a Gemini. They'll go away. I feel the connection that you have with this person. Not only is it changing, but it's evolving. I see a lot of big changes here. I feel like this person, this hot and cold energy you may feel from this person is just their internal struggle. The more they're around you, the more their feelings grow. And it's almost like they're trying to keep themselves away from you. Sometimes just to kind of regroup. But they're tired of putting on the act. They're tired of acting like they don't care. They're tired of acting like this is enough. And like I said, I feel like they know you. They just don't know exactly what you want. I feel like this person really knows you. But this is something they don't know. But I feel like you have this deep connection with this person, and I feel like I said, you probably already know all what I'm saying here. You don't pull one over on a Gemini very often. It's another joke I heard. Another quote I heard was, trying to fool a Gemini, trying to fool one person is possible. Trying to fool a Gemini, it's 2-on-1. And you're not likely going to win. I feel like you have this deep connection. I feel like you already understand this person. I feel like you know what I'm saying here. I'm getting a kind of a glimpse that you might even think that this is almost amusing, watching them kind of, like a fish out of water kind of flopping around here. But what I see is this person finally, they had enough, and they got to take that leap of faith. They got to trust in how they feel, trusting in this connection, and I feel like I said, I see a lot of happiness. I see this person finally taking charge here. This person doesn't just choose you because you get along. They don't just choose you because you have open communication. They don't choose you because they trust you. They're choosing you because they love you. And like I said, they love the shit out of you. And they're just at the point where they have to say what they have to say. I feel like this person makes you happy, and I feel like they will continue to make you happy. I feel ultimately that they don't want a label on this connection. I feel ultimately they just want to know where they stand. They need balance with that temperance, that equilibrium, that Sagittarius energy. They need to know where they stand. They want you to know where they stand. I feel like they're worried you don't feel the same way or you don't want the same thing, but they're also worried that, if they don't risk it all for this, someone else will. And that, I feel like that completely outweighs the fear of making a fool of themselves. When you're friends first, there's always this point where it's like, do I say something? Because I feel like in the back of their mind, the struggle that really they've been going through is, I have their attention. I have this great connection with them. If I say something, am I ruining it? Am I going to change what we already have? Am I going to lose what we already have? But again, I feel like you already know all this, and I feel like you've been waiting for it. And that's why I get the feeling that you're just kind of watching this person flop around, and it's kind of cute, Kind of like, when are they going to come say something? That's a vibe. Gemini, you're a vibe. I love Geminis. You are a whole vibe. It's I always like to say having a relationship with a Gemini is like an emotional threesome. You know, because because of the twins. And there's sometimes when I have no idea. Like I have experience with Geminis my whole life, and there's still sometimes I have no idea what's going on. But we push forward. You know, I've learned a lot, but I don't know it all. With this person, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Aquarius and Gemini. We have some Cancer, some Scorpio, some Taurus as well. You know, it's like the meaning of life. Figuring out a Gemini sometimes feels like it's like the meaning of life. Like you think that you're never gonna figure out till one day you do. But I will tell you something that I know for all the cross watchers out there. If a Gemini is giving you attention, that's a pretty good sign. You know, if they're giving you their time, you should read into that. You know, I want to do a video sometime about understanding Geminis, because I feel like out of most people that aren't Geminis, I feel like I have a pretty good grasp. But like I said, it's like anything else. My uncle, he's a doctor, and he said they're always learning new things. You know, just when they think they figured things out, you know, they always come up with new procedures or new studies and stuff like that. And that's kind of what it feels like being with a Gemini. Once you think you figured them out, something new happens. But like I said, this person loves the shit out of you. I feel like, you know, they just want to make you happy. And I feel like they do. I feel like they make you laugh. I feel like you have a great conversation. I feel like you can trust them. And if you can make a Gemini laugh and they trust you and you got their back, that's a good start. You're on your way. But like I said, I mean, I feel like confidence isn't really a thing with this person, but you know, it's like me. I thought I was a confident person, and then you meet someone that flips the script, and then it's just like, you know, if you overthink it, you'll start questioning yourself. So don't do that. Don't overthink it. You know, sometimes it's as simple as you think it is. But with that being said, be good, take care, stay safe.